I think it's a little too late to worry about music. TBH. Okay. Yeah, you're here. Is Queso subbing?
It was so weird to see Queso here randomly. Oh,
All right. JP or Rat talk really quick.
Uh,
Perfect. Okay. Game audio should be good. I guess I can set up music really quick as long as I don't click on a random YouTube short. Nah, I don't care that much. We can just entertain the people. Don't care that much. We can just entertain the people. Okay, stream title is updated. I'm gonna put out the Twitches live really quick. And then I'm gonna run downstairs, grab a drink, and then we are good to get everything going. Alright, I'm gonna mute Discord really quick so JP can get all his slurring out of the way. Alright. I guess I'm gonna mute you now, JP.
I was muting myself.
Oh, okay. Who are we missing from Vortex's team? Or is that unknown?
Didn't they have a sub? No, one of these guys had a sub.
Yeah, that's Mi Cheng Ji. Kayla's there. Vortex is there. I think it's this. Oh, we're missing Rebel. Duh.
The goat.
Wow. I hate you too, Pat. All right. Let us get into the one. Yeah. Week one,
Yeah,
final
still
matchup.
week one.
Isn't that so exciting?
I mean, yeah, I didn't think we'd get to 8 seasons. Not gonna lie. But
Yeah.
here we are.
Power of friendship, I think.
Or drugs.
I don't think so. Let's check if both captains are ready for map picking really quick. And while we do that, map pool this week is Lijiang, Ilios, Nepal, Kings Row, Midtown, Route 66, and Dorado. And for push or flashpoint, we have Colosseo, Esperanza, New Junk City. We could talk about those, JP, but I'm sure we'll talk about that when it matters.
You know, the only one I hope we don't see.
Yes, you hate
is Lijiang.
Midtown. Oh,
I just every map has been Lijiang so far.
you know, you're right. I think Ilios is a really solid map. JP with the prime. Thank you, big dog. All right. Looking at team number one, JP, we have Gaming for Goonginga with Catman37 and Cyber on that support line. Bossatron is rounding out the tank line, and Jordan and Rabble rocking it on DPS today.
There are two people that are returns, right? Cyber, who was in the league last season, and Rabble, who everybody should remember if they watched Goonginga up until season 5.
And there's a
6.
third one. Actually, he was here till 6. But JP is forgetting about Jewish Muslim. Emery Riddle, tier 2 tank. A-Mug was on that team. Some
And
other
that's
people.
Bossatron. Yeah, forgot about that guy.
You see?
Anyway, this team is good. From everything I've heard about their scrims, so
Yeah, as the sole
excited to
proprietor of
see
those
them
scrims.
play.
I can confirm.
They're gonna game for the Goonginga.
Yep. Looking at Team 2, I will not be referring to this team by name at all, ever. They will be that team. That team is Kayla, Darkstar, Wild Pants, Vortex with that DPS line, Very Scary Junkrat Widow duel, and Swego My Ego on that tank. It's a solid team roster.
Yeah.
I just absolutely JP3 Reigns despise this name.
We may have overlooked some naming regulations before we sent them out.
It's true.
So this is a good team. It is a team. It is a team name. Speaking to the team, they are missing one player. Their name is protruding me right now. But Mi Chang or Tanner will be subbing for them. As far as what I know from this team, my brain's a little foggy. Vortex absolutely dominated last season and was
JP's
a very,
MVP.
very solid hit scan. He was. Yeah, if there was an MVP vote, I voted for him. And then, Wild Pants, who is a good counterbalance, right? They can play both that, if you want to call it in old school terms, hit scan and projectile, right?
Yep. Wait, Wild Pants? No, he's a Junker one trick. What?
See, it's projectile.
I hate you.
You cannot tell me that I'm incorrect. Junkrat is a projectile hero in the Overwatch game. And Vortex predominantly plays hit scan.
Rat, if you can force that. We do have John Yu-Gi-Oh's infamous Art of Rat.
Yeah, I know I said it before, but we have website this season. I'm pretty sure it's linked in the Twitch, and it has updated stats and everything. So if you're curious about how bad Jared fed in week 1, you can go check that out.
It's true. 9 deaths per 10. Who's doing that? Only me.
It is only Jared. That's correct.
Some people just can't handle my level of aptitude, we'll say. That too.
Inting.
Hey, man.
I just call it inting.
It was a great game for me, except for the time I lost. That sucked. Great game for you, except that time you didn't lose.
Rare occurrence for the JP actually winning games.
I know, it's insane.
Yeah, only captain to go 0 in whatever 2 seasons.
It's true.
And also somehow made the finals twice.
That's also
that's
true.
awesome.
Catman with the tier 1. Thank you. Had to be someone with the hydrate. I got you.
That was warm. It's unpleasant to drink.
Oh.
Also, I just like the Catman. Catman's boosting his own reward at the end of the season.
That is true. If you give us all of your Twitch primes and normal Twitch subs, excuse me, and you win the season, you actually win the prize pool and split it with your team.
Unless you're Jared, then you can give it to Goonginga.
It's true. I actually did.
He's gooning and ginging.
Nope. Can't say that. Well, still waiting on the first ban from G4G. And then that team will have their first ban. I honestly don't know what either side will ban. Ironically, do you ban nothing here?
I feel like there's going to be Junkrat ban. If I had to bet money on any one hero, it's going to be Junkrat.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, probably.
They skipped. Okay. Lucio. Can we talk about Lucio and his nerf, right?
Yes.
It's a pretty big nerf, actually, right? I mean, that sound barrier. What did it lose? 75 HP? 125? One of the two? I don't remember.
I think it was 125, but it also lasts a whole second less.
Right, which I mean that's gonna be. Whew.
Yeah,
I still think he's gonna see a lot of play, right? Just because of the speed boosts and general AOE healing and stuff, but still.
Well, and the
still
issue with like Lucio Kiri and why we've seen it so much in pro play for literally every single meta since Overwatch 2. They just have so much utility. Suzu is probably the most important ability in the game. Just based off cleanse, it makes people what's the right word? It's not invulnerable, but like you can go through them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess removes the hitbox, right? I mean, it makes them temporarily invulnerable. There was one meta that did not have Lucio Kiri.
Yeah, that was Lucio Brig.
It was Lucio Brig during the Junker Queen meta, which, speaking to that, Junker Queen also got a really big buff this season.
Yeah, she did.
I know there's a few Queen players hanging around in the league, and I hope to see her, right? I don't think we've ever really gotten to play a lot of Queen.
You do get Overwatch drops.
In Goonginga. I don't know. I'm always glad these missing patches because it just brings a whole new meta. And
Except this one. This one was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, we were the only team that did not play on this, right?
That is true.
We played on Monday.
I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything. Like, Sierra's volume would have been lower. But realistically, like, that's the only thing that would have been affected. I was hoping they were going to nerf Ramatra, or at the very least Bastion and Hazard. And, like, Hazard got a slap on the wrist. And, I mean, he can use that passive a lot more than other characters because he can, like, jump off the wall. And, like, that'll be enough time and all that little crap.
I mean, he kind of just nerfed that entire tank passive, right? 'Cause
Riot
now it's
Heart?
only triggered.
Sorry, keep going.
I mean, they just now it's only triggered off bit movement abilities, right? So Hazard doesn't get it if he just like falls off.
Yeah, it's only on
a
his
wall or
slash now.
something, right? Right. So I mean, that is in a whole is pretty bad, and I think it's actually going to nerf dive quite a bit
Well,
as a whole.
they also like basically nerfed every single dive character in the game.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of Face It scrims with my team, and everyone is playing dive.
Makes sense, yeah.
Lucio is still good, but I think there is room for maybe somebody else to get in the meta. I mean, not that my team's playing meta. I ran Alari.
Okay,
Mizuki.
but Alari is also kind of meta.
Yeah, and Alari did get a nerf. I mean, now you have to aim. Right? The other big one I think we need to talk about, and I think it can be played in this game, is Mizuki. The ult got a rework, right? Of now it stops projectiles from coming in and stops projectiles going out, while slightly reducing the healing you get inside.
Yeah, you can actually bubble dance it too now, which is good. No,
Right?
I'm not.
I think it's.
I'm not sure it needed that. I actually think that ult is so good and so obnoxious, and it makes me so depressed.
Now it's just better, and I'm glad I have Little on my team.
Yeah, honestly, probably could have put Nalemos on it, but we just wanted to run Rush, and then it stopped working, and then I tried to go Malga, and then apparently Malga into Sierra is just awful and not a thing.
I didn't know that one either. The big bobber man.
You one-shot my cage! What is that character?
Broken. Welcome to Overwatch. They've released broken characters.
And it's a hit
as far as
scan too.
As far as actual commentary on this game, we're gonna see probably a Rhyme or Matramir here.
Jordan.
Wildpants on the Junkrat, crazy. Vortex on a Cass, crazy. Casimir.
No, I think what
Crazy.
is important to view here is we have the Cyber Jordan backline.
Yes.
You seem so disinterested. Wow, okay.
I just wasn't expecting the Cyber Jordan backline.
I wasn't either. I think this can be good. I think it also could
I just don't feel
lose
like
some
Juno
value.
is very good in this meta.
Well, probably not with this team comp though.
I mean, it's not bad if they're not comfortable playing Lucy. At least it's some boost.
And Wild Pants on this Junkrat is known to be a threat. Already taking out Rabble. One of
They do get first cap though, so I mean they're gonna get percentage no matter what. Catman is able to trade Vortex.
yeah, great trade, but Mi Chang Ji able to do some really good hold on this front line while his little Junkrat guy just cleans up everything, which is such a weird statement.
Junkrat.
What?
He's definitely not junk.
Alright, pal, I don't even know what you're saying.
Neither do I. I'm a little sleep deprived. Anyway.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So Jordan and Cyber obviously didn't feel the impact as much that last fight, but we do have Kitsune on the board in about right now for both teams. First one comes out, we are going to get an instant mirror from it.
They trade a Genji for a Weaver. I'm kind of okay with that. And then Jordan gets Vortex. Jordan gets 2.
Let's go.
I kind of forgot. They gave Juno the headshot off last season.
Yeah, and Bossatron finding a trap, JP. How is that going to affect the current geopolitical climate?
I don't know, but the T team did get up.
That
to,
team,
about
that team.
45%.
Yeah. I really want to see how Wild Pants' rip tires look, because obviously being the Junkrat one trick, you know, carries a lot of weight.
On and nobody noticed.
I know. Whoa! Crazy cleanse doesn't save Catman as
And
Rabble
got
in the
the
backline.
deflect on the noon. Gets 2.
Rabble put down Overwatch for quite a while. Clearly shaken off the rust by now. Doesn't matter. The undisputed Goonginga of GGL.
I would argue he's as good as Super.
I would argue Super's as good as him.
You know what? Why stop there? Haxel? Nothing.
Haxel learned from Rabble. Rabble walked so Haxel could run.
Was that Genji one trick for the dragons?
Who are you?
Yes.
Mi Cheng-ji pops the Ramatra time. Running at that Catman. Catman does pop Noon. Gets eaten by the 24 seconds of Nemesis.
And Ramatra just went, haha, it's Nemesis time.
And then Nemesis all over the place. Yeah, and that's the issue with Ramatra. When you sit in your ult and you just kind of absorb damage, it's not like you're not doing a lot, but you're not actively providing a lot of value. Which, I mean, obviously Tanner had to just sit there and shield or else he was going to die to the Noon. But I would like to see him play something maybe a little more aggressive here to kind of play off of the extra spam from the Junkrat that you don't usually see.
Right. I also think Junkrat might get a little bit more value on this because it's such... Well, I shouldn't say such, but it's much more of an indoor close quarters map, right? I mean, more angles to bounce the grenades off of, more of them just having to play on top of each other. Wild Pants did get a lot of value out of in the last round, but I think he can get a lot more on this just based on the geometry of the map.
I would agree. Although this, I think also the same argument could be made for Genji Deflect now, just because it's gonna be. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wild Pants is him on Junkrat. Never thought I'd enjoy watching a Junkrat, but, you know, here we go. Between him and Lazy Man.
Oh yeah, Lazy did pull out the junk this week, didn't he?
Yeah, it was nasty, man. Beaten Jailbreak. Shout out No Tank. Mi Cheng-ji is their tank. And Rabble.
Crazy they have a tank. Vortex on the hit scan doing Vortex things.
Yeah, and I guess that's not something we saw a lot of from the last submap, which hopefully we'll get to see Vortex come alive in this map. Maybe it's just first game jitters. Mi Cheng-ji able to take a lot of space here, though. A lot of Ramatra time going on.
Did Ramatra get a nerf?
No.
I don't remember.
No.
Oh. They looked at that character and said, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I know Jared loves it. Ooh, Catman!
Yeah, almost as
Gets
much as
one
you're gonna
and
love his
dies.
Junkrat. Oh, Rabble gone. Wild Pants obliterating the DPS, bullying Bossatron in the corner on the Junkrat. And that's 3 for the Pants. That's 4, never mind. Holy crap.
Just sniping the Juno out of the air.
We'll call that a 5K for him.
I got Cyber. Cyber is all mine.
Well, if you don't like what we're saying about Ramatra, maybe get him nerfed so then you can like prove how good he is. Because Rush comes out from Cyber.
High ground. Nice kiting here from the side of T.
Yeah, it should be a quick point flip actually. Actually a Kitsune Rush needed. Now, Rabble finds 2 with, I think.
The dueling nemesis.
Whoa. I
That
think.
is
Ooh.
a lot of ults from gaming.
Well, Sparksy's message of nah, I think we need a buff ram got triggered by automod. I had to let that one through.
Nah, I think the automod has it right. You know what else? You know what else needs nerfed? Malga.
I'm so down with that. Remove Malga and also remove Ramatra from the game. Infinitely better.
Remove Malga. Hard buff Ramatra. And Wild Plants is on the flank here. Going to go
Oh,
with the tire.
baited out the
Plants
Suzu.
out,
Does die.
and does gets deflected. Vortex dies in overclock to the blade. Catman doing Catman things and shooting Ramatra block, which is unfortunate for him.
That was such an awesome like breakdown of what happened there, JP.
Yep.
Everybody, this is the great JP 3 reigns.
I have not really casted it in the like 5 seasons.
JP, what do you think that team has to do to take back this point here?
Get kills and avoid this Kitsune.
Yeah, cutting this Kitsune will definitely be a great start, but they can't give up too much space. 86% on that point in counting. Jordan's pretty dang close to that orbital. And Bossatron also really close to Ramatra time. Potentially a pick here, but actually no. That will be G4G on the upper hand.
I've never seen Wild. I've never seen Kayla lose these.
You're right. Well, you saw it there. Kayla loses that. JP with the caster cursed.
No, they didn't touch. She couldn't lose it because they didn't trigger OT.
Okay. JP's delusional.
Look at this blade. He's doing blade things and swinging a sword.
Like, thank God Otis is coming.
Oh, I love that I can't even endorse anybody on that team.
You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it.
And there's Otis.
Otis,
To
here
hear
for the
all
high
of this
quality.
amazing- Oh, dude, the JP commentary goes hard.
Yeah, but Otis actually will tell us why things are happening. I hope.
Because people are pressing buttons.
Where is my team? What do you mean, where is my team, Rat?
Pat gets it.
Oh,
Pat gets what I'm about.
I can drag you in there really quick. Rat-a-tat-tat. Never mind, his team's not in there. I can't help you.
Pat, when I get my stream set up, we can cast a game together.
It's true. You can. Well,
As long as you're not playing in it.
Otis, I don't know if you saw that first map, but G4G took it not the most convincing at times. That team that shall not be named definitely like put in a good fight.
They definitely on that second point of totally forgot the map name. Definitely did put up more of a fight. First map, I don't know what they could have done differently. I just think I don't know. I don't know what you do.
Well, we're going to Kings Row. So far,
Crazy.
copying every other map so far.
Wow, it's almost like Midtown is the worst map in the game, and everybody's come to a consensus on that.
If I wasn't playing
Except-
Reinhardt a lot, I would have taken us to Midtown.
Except for Dirty
Over
Malga
Kings
players.
Row, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of.
JP's a big Midtown hater.
It is worse than Hanamura.
All right, well, looking at the
Actually-
draft, JP, what does G4G need to ban here?
What do they need to ban?
That
I
was
don't
the
know.
question.
Maybe. I mean, again, I'm gonna say maybe the Junkrat. I think maybe May or a Sim, right? Just something to kind of limit the spam and poke you get walking through that choke.
Yeah, I think
What about first point attack, Pat?
Pat.
That's awful. Yeah, reading chat,
Oh,
interacting with the.
oh.
They,
We don't like P. Armin, though. I might ban him for the heck of it. Junk and Genji Gun, so both one tricks out. Also means no more
Yeah.
DPS. Remainder of the bans.
Yeah, no more DPS bans.
I would love to see a Ramatra ban out from that team that shall not be named. Miching G has a nasty Ryan on him. I don't know why they banned it last map, especially playing into a Ramatra. Anyways, though, if we do see it, I'd be very pumped.
I don't know. I feel like feel like a Lucio ban might pop up.
No.
But do we know who's playing tank for gaming for Goonginga?
Yes, it
just
is
Jewish
Bossatron.
Muslim?
Yeah, there's the Ramatra
Okay.
ban. Called it. Hate that guy. Boo! Boo! No one likes you, ugly.
I don't know. I don't know what they ban here. Maybe do they ban Akiri? Do they ban I don't know what you'd ban here. Throw it away. Cat. I hate that character. Ban the cat right now.
I think a Zarya ban could be reasonable because Bossatron plays Sigma, Arista, so maybe that's...
That could be reasonable, but I don't know how well that's gonna play into a Reinhardt. I think
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like Tanner's gonna almost insta-lock the Reinhardt, and come out. It's also Reinhardt on King's Row is maybe the most Overwatch thing you can do.
You're gosh darn right it is.
Ban the
No!
Reinhardt too.
Okay, that's official. I'm banning
Sometimes okay.
No. Mercy's the worst thing to ever come to Overwatch, and I stand by this. Res as an ability, you get a pick to win the fight, and then it's just back. But Otis called it. They're coming out on the Zarya, the Gamings.
Yeah, Mixingji also has a pretty dang good domino. Loves delivering that pizza, hot and ready. Fresh cardboard
Just like
pizza.
Jared used to.
Yeah, but I didn't deliver cardboard.
And speaking of my most hated hero of all time, Cyber is on Mercy.
Yeah, that's evil. That's disgusting. We do have the Torb duel, which is kind of funny. Hashtag Pat, hashtag gaming. But Pocket Farah, that talk about a character that needed nerfed.
Nah, Vortex gonna murder everybody.
Low-key, I'm scared he's just going to get one shot by the Pocket Farah.
As long as the Pharah can jiggle peek a corner, it's going to be really tough for the Widow to mark her.
Exactly.
I will say Rebels, Genji.
Oh!
Maybe not.
His bar is not as good as this Genji, but it's definitely still very high caliber.
Well,
Zarya is like 100 charge.
and thinking about it, taking Rabble off the Genji, this probably should have been their time to ban the Widowmaker because, I mean, you're going to have Genji back for escort. Should be able to deal with it there. Here, though, like...
Oh, they both were so one.
Yeah, that is so depressing. We do have Bossatron just taking full control of this front line. Not really a lot of opposition for him. He's a little low. But Vortex goes down in the back line. There is a Farah. That is a clean 3K for the guy. Never mind. Wildpants up on the Bastion. Saves.
I respect it.
I don't. It's Bastion.
Mercy's still in the back line. She's not
I
being
respect
noticed.
it against the pocket.
You know what? That's fair. Surely they touched though,
Only time
right?
it's acceptable.
Nope.
No, I think they don't. But they do get Cyber. Unfortunately, they lost their tank, and now they cannot hold this choke, which would be absolutely, like, dominating. But...
Yeah, especially into the Farah, denying a lot of the sight lines. She'd have to wrap around right side, and you can play pretty safe against that. And for sight from Vortex out.
They bubbled the pocket Pharah.
Oh
onto
my
the Widow.
goodness. I'm crying right
She
now.
used turret
That's
early,
so gross.
so maybe that's...
I'm gonna learn Mercy just to counter this. What a good like wall from Tanner.
Yeah, Micheng G, sneaky pick for a really good tank this season.
That bothers me. They're not having 2 people on cart, but there they go.
Yeah, especially with how pushed up the rest of the team is. They don't really need more pressure. Unless they're going to start, like,
They
pick
have-
hunting.
They have, ooh, that's a good anti, and Wild Pants just dies immediately. Kayla's ult kinda doesn't get any value.
Yeah, Micheng G, kind of in a rough place here. Would like to see him probably swap after he dies, but I think... Nope, never mind. Got bubble off.
Did they nano the Catman, and he tried to get a hammer kill? Who do you think you are, Pat?
Pat's never gotten a
They
hammer
do
kill.
trade the Genji. They do trade the Genji for the Pharah. And by Genji, I mean Torb.
And by Torb, he means Torb. Micheng G on the Winston now. This is an interesting pick. On paper, counters Zarya, but you do need to know how to play it right. And I'm not so sure.
They
he
need to take a
does.
fight quickly and just burn the Zarya combo. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, one fight at the corner just ends the game.
Yeah.
Kind of
this
an early
is-
grab.
And honestly,
They
it's
have
really
3
good.
in it.
They do get the Pharah again, but Cyber once again
No,
with
they
JP's
don't.
favorite
No, they
cooldown.
don't. No, they don't. Can I petition the Goonginga people to ban Mercy from the game?
I'll say yes if you ban Ramatra.
Oh, the barrage with everyone stacked on right side?
Yeah, Vortex does get a quick pick. Trades his life for it. Maybe not the best thing in the world, because she pushed up so far.
She's not. She has it on cooldown.
She
Never
has
mind.
it back?
No. She still has it on cooldown, and that is a King's Row cap with 416.
Dang.
Jordan and Bossatron didn't die.
Dang, I'm confused in spawn. Yeah, that's not the biggest surprise. I think, honestly, what we need to see from that team to get a lot of value out of this next attack, I think they need to play more aggressively, and they also need Micheng Ji on more of a proactive tank. And I think Zarya
This is
is
what
a... Ooh, but into Malga. Well, actually, that's a... but into Tor Bastion.
But I do like Kayla on the Mercy here, right? I mean, I think you might have the best DPS in the game, at least this round with no Genji available, in Vortex. Put resources into Vortex and
Put Reese's
pray,
Pieces.
I guess. Reese's Pieces.
Put Reese's Pieces into Vortex.
Reese's Puffs.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I do expect Wild Pants to actually get the Mercy Pocket here. Just being on fire, I feel like that
Yes.
makes a little more sense. But Pocket Bastion, Malga, I mean, I wouldn't even touch this team comp.
This is Overwatch players' nightmares. Where's the cat?
Oh
Honestly, where's the
god.
cat for the Flying Bastion? I'm surprised. Why am I saying that? They're gonna play that next game.
Yeah, JP, you idiot.
Pat with the most real thing I think I've ever heard in chat. Gaming for Goonginga's team comp is punishable war crime offense.
Yeah, Otis, how do you break through this?
You want someone to sneak through the side to get the high ground near the trees? And maybe look for an angle that way, because right now they're not covering high ground all that well.
Yeah, I think also a Hanzo here would be really nice.
Vortex
I like
needs
the-
like an Alari pylon to stay up there, because he's getting marked right away.
I like the idea of the Widow to get those one-shot picks and force the cooldowns.
Sojourn's definitely not a bad choice.
I think the Soja's good. I like the Hanzo that Otis had mentioned. I think that could be very good. Also, Jordan and Cyber both with ults already. I used to have respect for Cyber, and now he's on Mercy.
JP hates women. Looking at this fight, though, I mean, Micheng does pick a good swap. Sigma's a pretty decent tank into this. Not as proactive, but able to negate a lot of the
Vortex on the
racism.
high ground. Oh, gets barrage.
Window comes out, but Wild Pants gets
Pants
two in the
with
back
two.
line. Micheng able to shut down by the window, but that is a cyber res onto the Bastion. And honestly,
And what looked like a team
it's-
fight one is
it's not enough. It's just not enough.
unless you get the Mercy first, it's just a 5v5, even with after the pick.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Yeah, it's actually disgusting.
There's this fight we're looking for Amalga Cage, Torbolt for defense.
That's even if
So
they
you
can
can
get up
maybe
there,
eat some of
man.
that Torbolt. He uses it early.
Actually, a huge.
Yeah, wait, that's actually going to set everything up. Jordan 1 HP. Kayla basically sets up 3 kills right there. Kayla kind of goated with the sauce, as JP3 Reigns used to say.
I've never, I think, once said that on stream.
Not on stream, but I know you. I know you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You know, I really like the Alari here. I don't like the Juno here for T.
I don't either. They don't get a lot out of speed ring.
Again,
Maybe for kiting, but
I'm partial here, but anti. Bet one of the best counters to
Ooh,
pocket
hear me out, though. Hear
is
me out.
Anti.
you don't need healing with this team comp because you're probably going to die anyways. Discord Orb. Vortex, though, has that overclock. Bastion pretty low. And there is the death tunnel. That is probably the jailbreak special right there.
Well, they do have an infamous Torb one trick.
And an
And now they
infamous
get a hold of
Malga player.
They can't hold this choke, which is crazy.
Yeah, and this is part of the reason that that team kind of got rolled on their defenses. They didn't ever get a moment to hold this. But Vortex pops that overclock. Bastion's won. They do get the pick with the help of Micheng, but Cyber is in a position to get that res. Pops it. JP's crying right now, but Barrage comes out. Wild Pants gets slept
People
by
see it.
Jordan.
The
Bossatron
Nano comes
killable.
under the Torb. Oh, this could be a big
Bull
one.
supports.
Gets the back line.
He
Oh,
needs to shoot them. Micheng G,
the mercy.
hit your shots.
And then the anti comes out,
No.
and what looked promising, Vortex wins these. I've never seen
Oh.
Vortex. Oh,
If he gets the health pack, never mind.
that's actually that sets his team up so well.
2v2. Malga super aggressive. Jordan does hit a shot, but Wild Pants does stay up.
Oh,
So close.
but that gives them so much pressure here. It's only a Malga and an.
But they're not taking it. They're not moving up. They're waiting. What are they waiting for? The entire team is
they're waiting
there.
too long. Respawns are coming back.
You know, Sandra, I can't even say anything. That's just funny.
I don't know how I feel like to get stomped on my head. That's an anti from Jordan right there.
Yeah, it is. JP got the Ana, but from the wrong team.
Yeah.
This game is like JP's personal hate crime. 2 pocket
Whatever.
DPSs.
You know, their name is Gaming for Goonginga, but they're gaming for Goonginga as into the despise of it. This is gonna be the downfall of Goonginga. Everybody's gonna watch these VODs and say, I don't want to play in that tournament, and we're gonna have to rebrand and ban all of these players for the war crimes they're committing with this team comp.
Yeah, it's gonna be GGL minus this team, and we're just gonna list out every single player's name in the title.
I mean, this is all jokes. I love them all very much in their own unique ways. However, I am allowed to hate this team comp.
No, we're allowed to be upset at these people for this. Cyber,
Did they just
pretty
get
low.
the Stomp tech on a Pharah?
Yeah. Yeah, Stomp has a really weird like hitbox where you can just like suck people into it.
I do appreciate them getting the 3-stack, maximizing that cart progress. And I do think the Sigma pick from Micheng has actually been really good into this team.
Yeah, it's not like the proactive pick I wanted, but that was also before they played Satan comp.
This is also, again, personal preference, just a little bit of my own hero pool coming out. I think a D.Va would be really good into this.
I actually think D.Va would struggle quite a bit. I think what we're seeing right now, I mean, that obviously sucks. But being able to play around barrier and suck compared to just like DM, which is, I mean, it's a 3-second of DM, and that's
Also,
pretty good.
Cyber got the kill on Mercy.
Ah.
We do have almost
Okay, Wild
actually
Pants.
huge from Wild Pants.
Okay, Wild Pants. Play for that draw.
This is still winnable if they cap with time, which
I don't think they
but-
can. They need to get super aggressive on these doorways. They need to hit a fat flux. And
They have
also,
to pick off Soj early, I think. Or not Soj early. One of the DPS earlies to deny null.
I mean, gaming has full support ult, Bastion ult, and Splooge, which is gonna make it nigh
ooh,
impossible to touch.
yeah, that is probably the map.
Tanner and Wild Pants get one, yeah.
Yeah, but Res Vortex into that. Vortex, not very happy camper. Wild Pants good, not that good. Can't win that. And unfortunately, map number 2 also goes to G4G for playing the most disgusting, vile comp I have ever seen in my life.
Justice reigns from above.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a very, very good play from Wild Pants. I don't want to discredit this at all. It was very well set up, and I like the adaptations that Wild Pants made on, or not Wild Pants, that T made on defense there. I think they needed to do that a little bit more on their defense.
okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. That was,
Very, very poorly worded.
yeah.
Yeah. We do see Jordan and Catman switching here, so we'll have the Jordan DPS and the Catman, because he's a Catman.
That's
on
true.
Support. If only there was a cat that is playable on support.
There is, and we're probably not going to see it anyways. Catman's been playing a lot of cat on control maps, but outside of that, we don't really see it a lot. And I would know. I would know.
You know what? I think that is also a good shout out for worst hero in the game.
Ooh, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Otis, what's your opinion there? What's the worst hero in the game?
I think maybe Hog. Or to play against? Yeah.
To play against, yes, because every
Yeah.
hog you get on like their team is goaded and never misses a hook. Every hog on your team looks like Jared.
Hey.
It's like you have a tank every 6 seconds. For like half a second, and then you don't have a tank anymore.
I will say, obviously, quite a big hater of Ramatra. Ramatra is such an uninteractive tank to play against.
Pat with a shout of Sombra in chat, and Arterat the GOAT saying Ram is the worst hero and he needs a nerf. Which probably does. Definitely doesn't need a buff, which I think is what he meant to say. But
No, he said he's the worst hero in the game. That was the conversation.
I think Micheng plays Ram. I think Bossatron plays Ram. I think you play Ram.
No.
Sombra or Vendetta is the worst hero
Ooh,
right now.
yeah,
from
actually-
Pat. I'm gonna have a conversation with Wishful. Yes, Vendetta got like bad, like very, very nerfed.
Sorry, I was doing a little bit of trolling. We do have a map pick. That is Route 66. Yeah.
Did anyone pick Dorado?
No.
Unfortunate.
Well, this
I love
honestly
Dorado.
might be one of the worst escort map combos we could have had.
This is one of the worst map pools in Goonginga League history.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But you
I
guys
didn't-
don't like Dorado and Route 66?
No, I hate those maps.
Wow.
I like Dorado, and Jared took me to Root, of course.
Well, my team likes Dorado better. Also, are we gonna or Route better? Are we gonna act like Route 66 is not a better ride map?
No, that's fair. I don't know. Play Reinhardt or play Dorado with Pi.
I have.
Brass saying
Mm,
Ram needs all the buffs because I want to speed boost him.
yeah, y'all are freaks. Have the Oracle's emote.
Sparksy with the most not even based, accurate thing of all time. If we should bring back release Vendetta. I'm down for it.
We should bring
Like
back
release like the preview Vendetta was actually balanced.
No, we should
Oh,
bring
no,
back
there are bans
Overwatch
now
1.
happening.
All the evil characters are gone.
Banning an Ana, which
Makes no sense.
I
I'm gonna
like-
be
I like
honest.
the Ana ban. Well, the Mauga is available, right? There's no Mauga ban
JP,
yet.
they are the team playing against the Mauga.
Yeah, they just don't have an Ana player.
Jordan did get a lot of value on.
Yeah,
on
but
the
Jordan's
Ana.
on DPS now.
Yeah, but you still have Cyber.
Okay.
Do we know what Catman plays on support? Is it the cat?
He plays Kiriko
He,
and Cat.
I mean, he mainly it's like flex supports.
I see, I
I've
see.
seen him play. I've seen him play.
Oh,
Ana.
you want to know
Map.
who's actually the worst character in the game? Kiriko, awful. That character is so
Kiriko?
obnoxious.
You know what? I think she needs buffs.
Yeah, you probably would. This is why I haven't scheduled our dinner with you yet. This is why we haven't gone out to eat, JP.
I'm also not a Kiri player.
Roll back the VOD.
Did I even come out on Kiriko in our game?
I have 8 seasons to look at. I'm sure I could find one map.
I have one map. You know what? I think this is the most balanced hero ever released in Overwatch, and if anyone
Hooray!
disagrees with me, they should be punished
Winston,
by
death.
nope, Brig, specifically release Brig.
All right, I'm removing JP from the cast. Everybody, it was nice seeing him. Thank you, JP, for your once yearly cast. No, Sparksy, I told you to play Kiri because I knew we could win. Very
Also,
different.
I don't know if the papers need to auto aim for you.
No, they do not.
You know what? This brings me back. Completely random, but on the topic of Kiri, who remembers Stadium as a game mode? Right, that's a thing that's in Overwatch.
Is it?
I mean, no. I mean, it is, but I don't know how many people.
Well, JP with his crazy Kiriko attack speed in Stadium.
Yeah,
Vortex back on Widow. Michinchi and Boss actually mirroring the Divas so far. Jordan's on run pretty good. Played against it a few times.
I think on run is in a very unique place. I get Vortex wanting to come out on Widow here, and I think he's good at it, but I just think it's bad. I think it's so easy to dive, and unless you're hitting a ton of shots, it's just not going to get that much value. Also, Slimeman, I saw that console auto aim thing. We don't have auto aim. It's called aim assist. It's different.
Yeah, some people could still have it and suck with aiming. Like, it's not that
Like
much.
Addy.
It's true. Addy could not aim on console. Addy had a 10-minute Dorado game with 700 damage with the Mercy Pocket. It was so funny.
Also, the back to this game. I really hate the Widow because it realizes Genji back.
Yeah,
You
this
have
is
Jordan on Ron.
this is gonna be
I don't
so
know if I
rough.
can think of a worse, but Wild Pants kills both DPS.
But also, the way you
And
could
Cat-
also look at it is it's a quick bait and switch.
But Catman's on the brig.
Yeah, Catman dead. Arterat dead.
Oh, part of us. They thought that was an actual player.
Wild Pants throwing. They had Diva DMAC'd and he booped him away.
Do they get the
Oh.
Jordan gets got.
This is the Wild Pants
And
map,
they get
JP. Vortex, getting kills, shooting people.
They're like Overwatch players on a map.
Shut up. Alright, Otis, what are you liking so far?
So for the attackers, the blade's gonna be really good, really necessary to get value of because defense doesn't really have anything to stop it, right?
No.
It's the Juno
Absolutely
and maybe
nothing.
they can kill the Genji, but
That's
It
a
honestly
good
will
pick.
come down to Mi Chang-ji in a clever trap. I was gonna say maybe a Riptire, but
yeah. What they could do is they could try to Diva Bomb the Genji blade. That could be an answer.
I don't think even I would do that.
Yeah.
That's such a
what I
hard
would
thing
do,
to
though?
hit. That, exactly that.
Have it.
Just to like zone the Genji away.
Yeah.
And
Here we see
Quick!
the blade.
Vortex, infrasight it!
Gets a reset
Ah,
onto
it
Vortex.
didn't. But he did.
Rally comes out.
I mean, I don't hate it to secure the fight, but
I hate it. They're up too.
won already. And Michang's gonna get staggered, I think.
No, Mi Chang gets out. I taught him to Diva Bomb whenever he's about to lose mech. So surely he'd do it this time.
Oh, can you tell my plat teammates to do that?
Why are you
Not
playing
just-
in plat?
Because sometimes I play with like Tristan, and like he's like gold.
Well, Diva Bomb at the front door. Doesn't really deny a lot. Actually, never mind. Kills
Yeah, he gets
Vortex.
Vortex.
Well, they stole the
Fred
touch.
got a nerf or buff, right?
Yeah. It was a
I mean,
perk
Michang
buff.
does get the touch.
Yeah.
Honestly, smart on him for not bombing. Doesn't get you anything. And they were able to burn a little extra time there.
Yeah, both DPS 1 HP. Neither will die because it is Genji and on-run.
They also just don't have anybody there to capitalize on it.
Yeah,
I
because it
think
was
I'd like
Genji
to
and
see
on-run.
Wildcats go Pharah here. That could be pretty good.
I don't think I'd hate that, especially because you would take Bossatron's attention off of Vortex. Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's no bueno.
Okay. You know, for whatever it's worth, I think Kayla is doing very well on the Lari. I just don't think Lari is good into this team.
I think they desperately need a Brig. Someone get Legos in here.
Or a Lucio, or just something with a little bit of AoE and like crowd control, right? A boop or a whip shot is gonna be really good here.
Yeah, I don't know if Pulsar plays anything outside of Juno, but I think if they did, that'd be a huge addition.
Ooh, Vortex with a good pick. As long as that doesn't get eaten, that's gonna be a big.
Catman
The
doesn't
Prickly's
die?
gonna prick. And
Hyper could die
oh,
here. Nice.
Cyber does. Do get Cyber.
It's probably not enough. Unless
Nah, they have
that one dies
pylon.
too. Okay, let's stay alive with the support passive.
Ooh, rally comes out. Actually, a really good rally here. Mi Chang-ji could hit a bomb. With Wild
Josh,
Pants.
Jordan.
Yep, I like the remake from Mi
Actually,
Chang-ji.
very good bomb. Breaks the break shield. Do trade the Juno out here.
Ooh, Mi Chang-ji not
Back in
looking
our
at that
full
Juno though.
support.
Vortex
I
1
like the
HP.
tracer here from Vortex. Also, what a pocket coming out from Cyber and keeping Rabble up.
They need to kill that baby diva. No.
Jordan's in the trap and doesn't get punished.
Honestly, I think the biggest issue for that team is they're just not having good target priority right
Tripple's
now.
one. Oh, he gets packed.
Vortex close to that pulse bomb. Bossatron 1 HP and mech probably doesn't matter at this point though.
I mean, I think if you're that team, you take that, right? That's a lot of ults. That's bomb. It's blade. It's rally at the start of that, which they're not back to, but you burn a little extra time and a few extra ults. You can definitely now hold this. This becomes a lot more.
Uh-oh.
Also, just I wouldn't hate Tanner coming out on Zar, right? Zarya's was not banned, if I'm correct, right?
Mm-hmm. It was
no,
banned.
It was
Yeah.
banned. My bad. I thought it wasn't. I thought Zarya would be very good at those team comps. Too bad it's unavailable. But they did get a D-Mech. Vortex got the D-Mech.
The issue for Triple T is that we're in last fight territory, and once Genji gets played, that's almost guaranteed fight win.
Yeah, it's honestly quite rough.
Unless they
Captain
kill him
Sum comes
right
out.
here.
Well,
No,
there's a
he's-
minute and a half.
the
I'm not
baby diva.
sure it
Even after
matters.
this fight, it's gonna be tough.
Ooh, they do get a pick. There's nothing else. They'll get at least a few more seconds off the clock here.
Yeah, Michigi loses bomb. Oh, loses mech. Doesn't bomb. I kind of think he had to. No, he definitely needed to. Yeah.
I mean, he's
They don't have mech anymore.
Blade
They,
coming up
I
really
think,
soon.
I think they just lose off
they
that.
do trade the engine.
Tire comes out.
Oh,
Does get a rallying Brig. Don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna be able to do anything.
You know what'd been really good there?
Capit.
probably a Korean.
Whoa.
Hey, they were +1 Korean. Triple T was -1 Korean.
I just want to say that Korea has not won the World Cup recently. It was Saudi Arabia.
Okay. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Neither have the Saints. Like,
Otis, defend me, my poggers kitten.
nope. All right, JP, you're off the cast. You're done. Goodbye, JP. All right, now the real cast can start. Oh man. Sorry guys, JP got back in.
Yeah.
Now, Catman on the Wu Yang, Cyber on the Weaver, Rebel back on the Genji, Jordan on the Ashe, and Bossatron on the Diva once more. Mi Cheng Ji, ooh, on the Roadhog.
I don't hate it.
I do.
I don't like the Mauga pick.
I think they're both gonna struggle.
I don't think you're wrong, but I don't. Also, is Weaver the worst release hero of all time?
Orisa got 15,000 buffs.
She also just came out during Goats.
Yeah. You know who didn't come out during Goats? Malga, which is what we see from Mi Cheng Ji right now. Jordan going down early to the
agree.
Vortex Emery.
I like the Emery pick here. I think it's going to get a lot more value than a lot of things Vortex have played this series, aside from the Cats, but Cats has banned this map.
Yeah, Bossatron turning to look at the Emery, gets him off the map, but Mi Cheng Ji found a Wu Yang in a small room. That firefighter might not be able to do enough.
Also, I do like the Wu Yang with the Weaver, because Weaver basically is a heal bot, right? And Wu Yang is a third DPS.
Yeah, that's like half
Bit of
the
stomp
support
tank
roster,
there
though.
for Mi Cheng.
Dang! Wild Pants with a
Michelin has a
nasty
big
shot.
flank here.
Yeah, he does.
Is he gonna stop on the back line?
Is anybody gonna shoot the Ashe? Or the Diva? I mean, either you-
There we go.
No.
Yes,
Big
Mi
time.
Cheng, yes!
Oh no! Yeah. Oh. There, now we're starting to see this DPS line of Vortex and Wild Pants come alive.
Yeah, honestly, I think if Mi Chang-ji just starts using Stomp a little more aggressively, kind of feels like he's saving it for too long. I don't know about you, Otis, but I just rip that thing basically whenever.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when Diva uses boosters to like
Oh, yeah.
engage on your backline.
Or even just DM. Just jump on her, stun her real quick.
Also, Echo, I like Echo. I think Echo's a
Ew.
very good spot.
Ooh, a lot of poke from the Echo.
Yeah, Mi Chang-ji just dead. Echo does that to a person.
Yep, Echo, tank buster extraordinaire.
Riptire,
is really
Rabble
just
exploding
getting-
extraordinaire.
Oh, Rabble, they really said we don't like that Rabble guy. So, no gaming for
15
him.
Riptires.
Also, Kayla, not getting anything with that.
Nope, wide right. Much like Brandon McManus's field goals this season. But Mi Chang-ji in a pretty
I'll
good
call
spot.
soon.
I would not hate a solo cage onto this team. Just
Solo
Oh.
cage the blading Genji.
yeah, that'd be a good call, but Mi Chang-ji goes for a very defensive cage.
They
Not
also
sure
just
he
get
meant to do that, but he definitely did it.
Vortex.
Jordan's coming up on the cage of his own.
Yeah, thankfully he gets
out of-
canceled out of it.
Ooh, good stomp. Good peel from.
Yes, Mi Chang-ji finally coming alive on the Mauga. And in the scrims that we played, trying to get this team in a good spot, I actually had to play a lot more Mauga than I would have liked to. So I think, Otis, your team is going to do incredible into this team.
Also, to this, I am loving the Emery pick from Forgo.
Oh, yeah, it's doing
much
so
knowledge.
good, man.
He's getting so much sustain out of it. He's just living and doing just the necessary poke. They did lose Wild Pants early in this fight, which is not good.
Vortex does actually get out from that. Rare moment where Rabble
And
just
he didn't
doesn't
get a
get his
nerf.
way.
I did want to point that out of the Siphon got lesson. This might also be the greediest backline I've ever seen. Wooyoung Zed.
Okay, great pick, Mi Chang-ji. Honestly, if he just like sticks around for a second, they can take this really quick. You have to engage like right now, though. I'm so okay engaging on this without Wild Pants.
Go, 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 go.
Watch is low too. A charge here would seal the deal.
Yeah, Mi Chang-ji. I know he'll want
That
some.
is a really good ult.
Yeah, he'll really want to get more onto that Ramatra. Just so much.
That Zen is so open.
Quédate cerca para que pueda curarte.
Right now, Triple P needs to save the Junkrat ult for the trance, probably.
Or do you save it for Blade?
I think you have enough on your team already for Blade.
That's a
Oh!
lot of ults.
Jordan 1 HP. Vortex looking for it. Vortex gets it. He will not be denied going for Cyber. Vortex willing this team to a win. Coming up on that last fight, Territory Catman with the only ult on his team, along with Mi Chang-ji with the cage. Gets Rabble early. They're going to...
Oh, God.
Yeah, this was a perfect fight so far from Mi Chang-ji, getting a lot of aggression onto this backline. Bossatron 1 HP. And Triple T gonna cap with time.
2:25 in the time bank. A minute and 29 seconds faster. Do you get a little bit of extra time, right? I mean, that's been in the game for a long time now, where if you cap under a minute, you go back up to a minute. So, little extra time there. But this is what I'm expecting to see from that team.
Yeah, the disgusting, vile team. And for once, we're not talking about Jordan's team.
This is a team name. Not a huge into the brain rot.
Terrible team name. Hate it. I hate it, Otis. I hate it.
Yeah. This is like
But,
not
like,
a bad
you're-
spot for G4G because they get OT spawns if they win. Like
Yeah.
while the minute closes in, and that could just be enough to snowball the
Yeah,
rest
they-
of the way.
But now it's a Malga off.
Whoa. Well, now it really doesn't come down to which tank is better. It just comes down to which supporting cast is better. Can't wait for my
That'll be the
my
question.
Ryan duel against Otis. Same thing there. It'll just be the supporting
Yeah.
cast duel.
Except for when Otis stomps you, because you're gonna play on PC.
What? Why would I do that? Okay, Otis is gonna play on console then.
The Amalgam Mirror's got to be the worst tank mirror.
I know. Well, maybe
Zarya
Ramatra.
mirror.
Nah, I don't want blocking simulator.
Domina mirror. You guys ever played
Oh,
the
wait.
Domina mirror?
Yeah, that one's actually
Yeah.
tragic. You know what's actually tragic, though? Micheng G, on this high ground, putting a lot of pressure onto them. Rabble not in the greatest spot on this side.
Do give a little space, but are probably gonna be able to hold here. Pylon goes down. Not my goat.
Yeah, and Wild Pants
Wild
gets
Pants.
the kill!
Wild
Trades his
Pants
life
with
for-
the kill.
I'm so fine with that. Micheng G, in between a rock and a hard place, is Malga, so it doesn't matter.
Malga's. He just Malga's all over that.
Jordan's presence on the high ground really forced the back.
Yeah, it did. Wild Pants should be back before the team fight gets too
The Wu Yang
ridiculous.
copy? Is that really what you wanted?
Surely not, but Vortex denying it. Vortex in a really good spot to kill Jordan, but Rabble able to get the follow-up, keep his DPS alive. Kayla gets a quick pick onto Jordan, but goes down in return. It's just Micheng and Wild Pants on point.
No, it's nobody on point.
Yeah, Wild Pants trying his best, should get out. One fight territory, Micheng G and Bossatron, both identical about percentages to that cage.
Only one ult used so far, and it's been the dupe. That means every other ult is available, or should be coming up. That's 9 ultimates.
The OT
Yeah.
spawns means that G4G can get to the corner before they need a fight.
Yeah, that is
Right
massive.
now,
Ooh, Vortex cannot die here. He is the one person on this team. Okay, Sunrise and Emery ult coming out, which is other Sunrise. Oh,
does get
Ooh,
capped.
goes in midair.
both supports dead for the side of G4G. Micheng G going towards that cage.
Get aggressive. Just get on point. Get on point. Get on point. They're down so many. Just get on point.
Yeah, Micheng G.
Rabble's coming up on Blade. If he can live just a bit longer.
Come on, Tanner. You have to build this cage. Rip it, man.
Grabbing
Rip
health back.
it.
He's got Blade. Blade can turn it.
There we go. I honestly don't know if it's enough. I think what JP was kind of alluding to is they weren't very aggressive, but actually sports for Triple T coming in enough as Riptire
Vortex.
finds Jordan.
Oh,
Cyber,
ah,
lone
it
survivor.
wasn't Rabble this time. They could have gotten a little bit more aggressive and gotten a little closer, I believe, or held them a little bit further back. But it still have a defined point. You still have wing conditions. You know what you need to do. You know what worked on attack. Just go back and redo it. The Echo does add a little bit of a wrinkle to it, but Vortex has proven that he can go and deal with them.
We're gonna be seeing the
No.
Amalgam Mirror again. Okay.
No.
JP actually will be leaving the cast, and it's not even my decision this time.
Oh. Pocket Farah?
Yeah. Pocket Farah, Malga Echo. Epic.
Into a junk one trick.
Yeah, but he's
I
playing it like a
used to
hit
think-
scan. It doesn't even matter.
I used to believe humans couldn't be nice people.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Reinhardt players are still out there. Epic human beings, cool guys. I'd recommend them.
I mean, Howdy or Howdy, who's like a ride one player, plays like a ball one trick now.
Yeah, but that's because he likes winning.
Oh,
Speaking
look
of
at
liked
that,
winning,
Jordan gets a good
Emery.
pick.
Yeah, especially if Miching G can get good damage onto this far, setting up Vortex. I mean, there's no res for Cyber here.
There. Wuyong is also one.
I'm
I
so
also-
scared,
not to
though.
mention, the Alari is actually putting a lot of pressure onto that.
Instant res from Cyber.
Rez. Tanner does trade. He was in a little deep.
I don't think so.
Get the combo
That's it.
concussion
Oh,
mine.
oh,
and
Kayla
headshot.
with the shot. Kayla with 2.
This Kaylee guy's kind of nasty. Hot take.
Is that a guy?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Honestly, putting in a lot of work on that Alari.
Well,
Oh,
both
that
supports are
Mercy
low.
is one.
Wild Pants going down. Cyber on a very skillful character, floating around, doing a whole heck of a lot.
Tanner's in a position of all time.
A Sager and Tanner will be horrible for Triple T.
60 seconds. I'm here to support.
Yeah, I don't know how
The
they're
only
gonna break
person that's-
this.
Ulted is Cyber, so we have
Looking like the last fight.
and Bossatron is 20% ahead.
Ooh, that's.
Getting Jordan
If
with
they
that is
disengage
huge.
now, they could still fight. With the Malga respawn?
Dang.
They don't even stall out the res. I thought they might be able to stall out the res.
No, it's
Wildcats
not
might
worth
have
it.
to touch. Oh,
Cyrus comes out from Kayla. Gets far in it. Far cut. That Malga is one. Miching G getting aggressive on this. That
That's the good Wuyong ult.
they do get point moving, so very winnable now. Miching G needs to kill this Malga though.
They need to get this Mercy.
Yep, there it is. And
Malga Mercy on the OT spawns.
if they can kill Jordan, it's
This is a
huge, but
similar
it's not worth
situation to,
running
like,
around for it.
Last round.
But Tanner was able to save the ult.
Yeah, they
We're
have
gonna go
that.
into a duplicate
Ooh.
and Valk.
I don't like
So
that.
unless he gets the Mercy, and it might be a little hard. But you do have orbital rate of pair with it, which
Yeah,
when
but-
it came out was very good.
Rabble's looking for it right now.
Yeah.
Has no fly, so they should know where he is based off his landing.
A cage could kill the Pharaoh right here. If
He needs to look
faces
for
the
it.
ball.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
They get the
Barrage
cage
goes
right
down,
away,
goes
but
on.
Barrage just get a whole lot, and that is probably the match.
Double Malga. Tanner, I think you're great. I think you did awesome there. You're losing against 2 Malgas.
Yeah, especially with your cage blowing up right away. That is so tragic.
Yeah, I mean that's something that really didn't get brought up, but right, that used to be one of Echo's minor perks, right, where she could get 50% ult charge right away. Now it's just in her kit. The other thing that's just I'm thinking the wrong one. She can dupe teammates. That's the one that got added to her kit.
Yep.
And then the 50% ult perk is ridiculous. It needs to be nerfed.
Yeah, Echo, one of those underrated characters that kind of needs to be sent to hell.
Yeah, they've kind of just kept buffing her because nobody really picks her, and now it's like Orisa.
Yep. I think you're absolutely right, JP. Oh, do we not get an interview?
Everybody left.
What the heck?
Alright, so Jared, would you think the teams did well today on?
I think both teams in general did really well. well, I guess I should say that more about Triple T. I think they definitely struggled a lot more on hybrid than you would have liked to see. But a lot of what they seemingly would like to play, like the Junkrat, like a long range hit scan, kind of gets shut down heavily by this team. This feels like one of those matches that is just not a good matchup for one side. And we actually do get our interview finally. Jordan,
Hi.
how you doing, man? Big win, first win of the season and your GGL career.
Oh yeah.
How are you feeling after
It's
that?
good first, dude. It was definitely first round jitters. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I mean I definitely played really good on that Lijiang map. But I was shaky. I was very nervous. It's like I don't know what it was. So was Catman too. I just want to say I really appreciate Catman coming in too, like last second to kind of play for our team. Yeah. I think overall that was a good first round experience for me.
Love to hear that. Yeah. What do you think was the biggest difference maker in today's match?
Um, Gosh, there's so many different things that we did so well on today, but if I had to choose one, I think it was Boss really stepping up on the tank. He absolutely exceeded expectations for someone who isn't normally on tank. I was very impressed with how he did. He worked really well with me and Rabble. Especially, I know on the Diva there on Route 66, we kind of struggled at the beginning, but we eventually figured it out. So, but I mean, on any other the other match too, like he did amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you guys played a lot of different compositions. I think the grossest one, of course, was that Mauga, Bastion, Mercy, Torb. We're not even going to talk
Yeah.
about that. What was your guys' approach going into that second round of Route 66? I mean, you guys just got capped. They had 2 more minutes than you guys to then attack, and then they stopped you in a
Mhm.
pretty attainable spot to cap.
Yeah, we weren't too sure. We kind of just kept it pretty similar there. But I know Rabble had said he was gonna swap to the Pharah if the Genji wasn't working. So, yeah, I don't know. I think going into OT, the tier two perks definitely come into play a lot. I didn't really feel like swapping off of Echo would be super beneficial for me because like that tier two perk, whenever you get a, or no, sorry, that was the tier one perk. You get the 50% ult charge whenever you copy someone. It's just I feel like it's such a big factor, especially in OT games like that.
Yeah, we were just talking about how good of a perk both of the, or I guess the one that got added to base kit, and then that is.
Oh yeah. When you copy people, yeah, you can copy
Yeah.
your own teammates. Yeah, I could have either copied our Maga or the enemy Maga. It didn't matter. But yeah, no, just being able to copy your own teammates is so nice now. As a person who likes playing Echo, so it's a very nice quality of life change. Yeah, I don't know, and then the Mercy pick as well. I mean, I think it's a good defensive OT pick just because res is huge, and then just about any fight.
Yeah,
So
don't
especially in
don't let
overtime.
JP hear that.
It's absolutely
Sorry,
disgusting, and it needs
sorry,
to be
JP.
removed from the game.
Yeah, so looking at like the your team itself, who's your IGL in most games?
I have no idea what that means.
In-game leader
Sorry.
columns.
Oh,
Yeah.
right now, definitely Boss. He, like I said, he really stepped up on the tank there, and I noticed like as soon as we got into Lijiang, he made a lot of good comms. Sometimes we're a little all over the place, but I mean, we're out there just trying to have fun, you know. It's not ever that serious, so. But yeah, no, Boss definitely was, I think, the main man on the comms.
Yeah, shout out boss. Who was the player on the other team that you think was the toughest to work around?
I want to say, who was the Alari player for the Foxy? Was that her name? I forget her name. Sorry, that's. But
Kayla?
no. Yeah, Kayla.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, no. Kayla was definitely the hardest to work around because I feel like every time she had an ult, it was massive, like every single time, and it absolutely turned around team fights. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was hard to work around her. I feel like it was hardest to pick off her more than anyone else.
Yeah, that's something we saw a lot too. Kayla obviously putting a lot of work on the Alari today, along with the Kiriko.
Yes.
You gentlemen have any other questions to ask Jordan?
Why do you hate Goonginga? And
Wow.
what is your plan to fix this?
What? I don't know. I think
Can you elaborate?
Goonginga's
No,
an
no, 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 no.
I,
Before you answer that, JP, can you elaborate?
Okay, so first you name yourself Gaming for Goonginga. Admirable
oh
name.
well, I
And
was
then you play the most cancer thing I have seen on my screen in years. It's worse than Double Shield.
okay. So not to throw anyone under the bus here, but it was Venom's idea to have his team name as Gaming for Gunginga, but his team didn't agree with that. So I was like, Venom, I will take one for the team for you, and I will name my team Gaming for Gunginga. So if you want to throw shade at anyone, throw shade at him. I had no choice, definitely. And then the comp, I don't know. I thought our comp was fine. I was just having a good time. I mean, yeah, they were on Malga. They were on Malga. I mean, they had the. I think they had Mercy at one point. I don't know. I can't remember.
Briefly, but yes. You got anything, Otis?
Was I there?
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. I could have been even worse instead of going Echo. I actually considered going May and just ulting point and OT and just anchoring that, but I chose not to. Chose not to.
Well, then let's look ahead to your next week. Rush Hour has their bye week. I guess we can look at all the games. Albert Whiskers versus Storm happening next Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. EST. I think I'm remembering that right. Platt versus that team that shall not be named. That's JP's team versus Wild Pants. Feral Kittens versus Jailbreak, which is Big Slimin versus Otis matchup. Rumblings are that Pi might be on tank for that game. Kind of hyped about that. And then No Tank versus G4G. So Micheng G actually gets to play tank against your team once again.
Oh yeah. And I just want to say a huge shout out to Mei Cheng as well for being able to sub for the name that should not be named this week. Yeah, that was really cool of him. I'm glad I got to play against him. That just gives me more time against him, so I know what he's gonna play. It's a double-edged sword for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Well, shout out to G4G for getting the first win today. First of many, I am very certain of it.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back next week.
But also, thank you to that team that shall not be named. Terrific game. Obviously, sucks to lose 3-0. Next week, though, much better game. You play JP. Everyone wants to play JP. Hate that guy. Just kidding. I love you, JP. Moi.
Thanks, Jared. Good game, even though you did make me want to bleach my eyes and throw it violently in the bathroom. It was still Overwatch, and it was fun to come back and cast. Excited to see what you guys can do this season. Also, shout out to Triple T. Thank you for being here. You guys definitely showed a lot of improvement, and that's something you can really hang your hat on. You were able to go in and make those reads and really counter them and think on your feet.
Yeah, no, I will say too. Like, even though we 3-0'd them, the games were a lot closer than it actually seems. I'll be so for real. Like, they almost beat us in overtime there in Route 66. I think as the games went on, they got better and better. Like, they were definitely a lot closer than what the 3-0 says.
Yeah, first match of the season. Don't feel bad about any loss here. But, preview to week 2. That is all we have for you today. Terrific week 1. Really pumped to get that out of the way. I don't have to worry about that. That's off my back. And yeah. Y'all have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bye.